Okay, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to this class. Okay, okay, this class is for intermediate students of the University of Valle del Mezquitlán here in Ixmiquilpan, Hidalgo. Okay. As you remember guys, we've been studying simple past. We have been studying past continuous. So today we need to put it together. Okay, we need to make sense in one form. Okay, so what was simple past and what was past continuous? Okay, we will do some examples and we will see some of the things that we can do. So how we can combine the two? We will make a short story. So the purpose of today's class is for you to write and then tell to the others a short story using simple past and past continuous. Okay? So in order to do that, let me show you a short video where you can see both tenses used in one short story. Please read because it doesn't have sound. Okay? Okay, so that was it. That was the short story. In this short story, very, very short story, we saw 5 parts. We saw first the introduction or the setting, who, when, where. We saw second, a long action, past progressive. In this long action, it's something that it was happening. Then we saw a short action. Something that happened while the other thing was happening also. And finally, we saw an emotion that it was caused because of the two events that were happening. And then the final, the ending. Okay? Alright, let me show you all the letters that we saw in the video. And then, let me give you something like this. Okay. So here you have the words in the video. Okay? Please. Okay, everybody has one? Yes? Okay. All right. Please. Activity number 1. Circle the long actions. What are the long actions? Past, progressive. Okay? How do you know it's past progressive? Because I see the word was or the word where. Okay. Right. Instruction number 2. Square the short actions, please. What are the short actions? Simple past. Okay? And how do I know that an action is in simple past? Well, if it is regular the verb, we will see ed. If it is irregular, then you are on your own. Okay? Because there are no standard endings. Okay? So, okay. Alright. In this paper, please start doing that. Circle and square. Circle and square, please.
It depends. Here, long action. Wasn't work. He was still not. Here. Go.
How you doing, guys? Okay, we only have 2 more minutes to finish that section, please. Okay, please raise your hand if you have any questions. Okay, circle, long actions. Square, short actions. Okay?
Only there was a word.
No, the whole thing. Whole thing. Okay. We have a question over here. And it says, obviously, you need to have another verb over here that ends with ing. Okay? In order to make it past continuous. Okay? Finish? Okay, good. Okay, please, the first person of each team, help me to do this. Okay, please. Okay, in this team, Erwin, please show me. We have the same in the board. Please, can you show me what are the long actions in this? Circle them. Okay, another one? All the ones that you can find. You can help her. Help him if you... Okay. Do we have another one?
She was really.
Okay, is that it?
It was peace.
Yes, that's what it is, okay? Thank you, Erwin. Good job, okay? Good. Okay, Chewy, can you help me now making a square in all the short actions that you have? Okay? There are many. Okay? In this text, you can find more simple or short actions than actually long actions. So what are those? Okay, good. That's a regular verb, as you can see. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Any other one? Okay, good. Excellent. Please, teams. Good. Do we have any other ones? Okay. All right, there we go. So basically, all the other ones that were not selected in simple should be in simple past. What about this one? Is this simple past? Is that a short action?
Past verb.
No?
Yeah.
Do we have another verb with ing here? No. So, that's simple past of the verb to be. So please, make a circle on that one. I mean, make a square. It's a square. It's okay. And what about this one? Is that past? Okay, good. Okay. Okay, all right. It's okay. So this is what we got. Basically, okay, this is just to make sure. All the ones that we have in blue are long actions. Things that the duration or the period of time extends for more than 1 second, okay? And the ones that we have with red are the short actions. Simple past, okay? Thank you, Jude. Thank you so much. All right? Good job. Okay, as you can see, you can write a story, a short story, using a combination of past progressive and simple past. Okay? Now, how are you going to unite these two? What are the connectors that you can use? Okay? Well, there are some connectors that you can use. Check this one. When? Why?
Someone.
Okay.
When.
Someone is not a connector. Someone is a person.
Then.
We got when. We got and.
Then.
Okay. Then. Where's then? Okay. Then. Okay. Good. All right. As you can see, we can have a good short story with a combination of past progressive and simple past, and we also need some of the connectors. Okay. Something else that you can notice here are emotions. In a story, you always have to have some sort of emotions. Can you distinguish any emotions in this little story?
Yes.
What are? Give me one. Okay, one will be angry. Another one? What about this one? Yes. What about this one? Well, we don't see it totally, but the word was here. Please. Okay. All right. So, in a story, you will find 5 parts. Okay? The first part will be the introduction. This story doesn't have a real introduction, but usually in the introduction, as you know, we need to know who, we need to know where, and we need to know when, basically. Then, we need a long story. After that, we need a long action. Short action. Then, an emotion, and finally, the ending, or the end of that story. Okay, let's practice that, and let's see how we can do this. Okay, please, each team, send me one person. Each team. Or I'll just give it to you. Okay? Laura, this is for you. Okay? This is for you, Marie. Okay? Thank you, Gabby. This one is for you. Alright? Isabel, thank you. This is girls' time. Okay? Good. Thank you, girl. Okay? And don't even. That's it. So we have 5. Okay? Okay, those 5 people, please come here. Let me give you the instruction. That's a very short story. Please come here and decide the order of the story, please. What would be the order of the story? So please, one person, come here. Come into the front, please. Okay. And then, this team is going to be telling me the headings. What is the introduction? Based on what they decide to do. Okay? So what is the order? Introduction. Okay? Okay, girls, can you move over here so we can show it? Okay, what is number one? What is the first thing? The first thing is the introduction. Who, when, or where? So, who?
The first is the
First is, okay. But when I say where and when, I'm saying when did it happen?
The second is.
When this thing happened?
The second is.
Come on. Okay, good. All right, so what do you think? Do we need to move anything else, or that's it?
The second is.
Okay, all right. Can you assign the sections to this? Is this fine? Is this correct? Do we need to, ladies and gentlemen? No? What do you think is wrong with this? Okay, read it again and then tell me what do you think?
One afternoon in the forest was walking through the forest. Suddenly a coyote appeared in front of him. The boss got upset because it dropped its foot. The coyote said, I'm sorry.
Okay, now do you think the story is right? Okay, so please tell me what is the introduction to the story. Okay, good. Next, please tell me. Put behind the person, on top, and then on top of the person. That will be. Okay, good. Next, please. That's the one. Okay. Okay. All right. Next one, please. On top, please put it on top. Okay. Please, girl, help me with the next one. And then finally. Okay, all right, do you agree with what you see? Yes. Okay, all right. The introduction is going to tell us who, when, and where, usually, okay? So who are we going to talk about in this story? Fox. Where? In the forest. When?
In the afternoon.
Okay, one afternoon. We don't know which one, but it is one afternoon. Okay? Then, the long action is what it was happening. What was happening? Okay, a fox was walking. The short action is what happens while the long action was taking place. What happened? Okay. Suddenly, a coyote appeared. Okay? Right. That caused an emotion. What was the emotion that it caused that? Okay, the fox got upset. Why? Because it dropped its foot. Okay? Maybe he got scared. Maybe he got surprised. I don't know. Okay. Finally, the final or the ending. The coyote said, "I'm sorry," and then left. Okay. As you can see here, we have a very, very, very short story. Okay. What do we need to do? Well, in this part, we have a combination of short and long actions. Short actions and then another short action, or the combination of a short and then a long story. Okay? Thank you so much, girls. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay. You can put yourself here. Okay. Do you know anything about emotions? For the next activity, do you know anything about emotions? No emotions today? No. Okay, all right. I will give you one of each. Okay. All right. Please. I will give you one of each. Silly. Oh, sorry. Tell me if it's different.
This one.
I got it. That's it, 3. You got 3? Yeah, you got 3. How many do you have there? Only one? Good. You got 3 of those. One of each. One. 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 Okay? Alright, start thinking about that. One, and one. Okay? One,
Confused.
and one. Okay? Okay. Now, tell me. Now you can check this one and tell me, match these faces to the ones that you have.
Confused.
Are you confused?
Don't worry.
Match the faces with the word that you have.
Surprise.
Match the faces with the word that you have. Match the faces with words. Okay? You got those? I'll give you the next set. Okay. I'll give you the next set, okay? You found those? More? I'll give you one more. Okay, please match those. You got him?
It's all.
Okay, you got 4 more.
Happy. Go.
Okay. Okay, you can play with your emojis.
Sad, angry, scared, bored, happy, content, confused, surprised.
Which one? Okay, final 4. This one. Got it? You have 12 emotions that you need to match. Okay, you got them all? Okay, finish. I don't flowers. Got him? Good. Finish. You finish? Okay, Rory. All right, you got him?
This is don't see. Confused.
Finish?
Yes.
Okay guys, please check the exercise, compare your exercise to the one that is here on the board. And tell me which one you got correct, okay? Happy, joyful, content, silly, okay?
Yes.
That's silly. You guys are silly, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, you are silly, okay, good. I'm glad you guys recognize that. I asked you that, you know? You said, okay, sad? Are you sad today?
Yes.
Yes, you are sad today. Are you angry today?
No.
Oh, you are getting angry.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Scared. Who's scared today?
Yes.
Scared? Are you scared? Okay, don't worry. Who's worried? Don't be worried. Okay, don't worry. Be
happy.
happy. Good. Finally, confused. We have some people that are confused. Finally, surprise. Hurt. Hurt. Is when somebody hurt your feelings and hurt. Okay? And embarrass. Embarrass. Okay. Look, these are only 12 emotions, but there are many emotions. Okay? So please, for the next exercise, try to use only these emotions for the story that you are going to write. Okay? So let's keep in mind that so we can stick to this emotion. Okay, now is your time to participate. Okay, I'm going to give you about 15 minutes for you to write a story. So, what are you going to do? In the piece of paper that I gave you, please write a short story. For that, I will give you 5 words. 5 words that you need to use in your story. Word number 1, it will be a rabbit. Okay? Word number 2, it will be turtle. Okay? Word number 3, race, competition. Okay? Word number 4, sleep. Okay? That's a verb. Okay? Somebody was sleeping. Okay? We'll see. And finally, word number 5, win. Win. Okay. All right. Please then write a short story who is going to be about a rabbit and a turtle. And in that story, there will be a race. And in that story, somebody's going to be, or somebody's going to sleep, and the other one is going to win. Okay? Alright, please take the next 14 minutes to write your story. As soon as you finish, we will hear maybe 2 or 3 stories because of the time. Next class, we will finish with all the stories. Okay? Yes. Alright guys, please start talking among yourselves and read the story. Raise your hand if you have any questions, please.
No, the park. The park.
Okay? Remember the 5 parts that I gave you. Okay? The introduction. What was happening? The long action.
One after.
What happened? The short action. How the person felt. What was the emotion that caused those actions? And then finish with the end. Okay?
When the morning. When they in the morning.
Okay, good. First, an expression of time about the past. You have before the 5 parts that I want to see in your story, please, which are the same that we have been working in.
Three sisters.
Was running when suddenly
Ran is the
Sunday.
past. Okay. Ran is the was. Ran. Okay.
Robin was
Right.
staying
It's up to you.
What happened? Okay. First part. Introduction. One morning. Robert. What did Robert? Okay. Rabbit was running in the forest. Good. And then what happened? Look is present. What would be the past? Okay, good. To the portal. Okay, then what happened? Participating. Was here, then ing in the race. Okay, then. Okay, good. That's the past. Okay, good. And finally, and then to throw on the and what is the emotion? What is the emotion? Throw an emotion in your story. Okay. Throw an emotion. You have emotion. How you guys
When somebody appears very happy, inspires the terror to arise.
Good.
When,
You need an emotion, and then you need something to conclude the story.
when the rise Ravi was very happy, very
So happy or was happy. Okay, you can use all three with happy. That's okay. And then you need to decide what was the ending. Okay, all right. Good. So far so good. Okay, good.
Ravi was a race star.
Was very happy. Good. Okay. You need to write it over here in this paper, please. Okay. Next slide. How you guys doing over here? One, two, three, four, present, what will be the past? It's regular verb. Eating, right? Talk about what? About, you can say, race.
all the people.
Talk about a race.
Divided
That would be an example. Okay?
all the animals.
Okay? Yeah, about a race. To find
Then they
the faster.
decided to divide it.
The faster. Okay? Okay. And then you can start saying me what happened in that race. And then give me an emotion. Finally, give me an ending. Okay? How the story ends. Okay? Okay.
Decided to divide all the animals. They decided to divide all the animals. When they started a race, then they decided to divide all the So in the afternoon, they left the rabbit sleeping.
Say something like this. That's good. How about you guys? Oh, good. Invited the rabbit. Then what happened? What happened? Okay. Total came to the rabbit and said, hey, let's race. Okay, then you tell them. And then? Okay, think about it. Something there, and I need an emotion. Or maybe the rabbit felt surprised, felt happy, or scared, or something, okay? Emotion, and then some sort of how the race went through, and finally the ending. Okay? Think about that. Okay. Okay. Walking. Okay. The turtle was walking. And then slow. Okay. Tell me what happened, and then do you have an emotion in your story? Okay, good. What is the emotion there? Surprise. Okay, somebody got surprise. Okay, right, good. Right. Think about how to conclude, and then tell me the ending. All right? Okay, guys, you should be writing now. Write your story, please.
One morning, a rabbit named Roger was in the park when somebody heard the rabbit beat the turtle to arise. When the race began, the rabbit felt very self-confident and decided to take another.
Decided? Remember that all the verbs have to be
Decided
fast.
to take another. The turtle took advantage and ran quick. Finally, the turtle won the race because Roger was very slow.
Write it over here. Okay? Write it over here. Okay, good.
Check.
Check. One morning, the rabbit. Look. Rabbit fell asleep. The total was great.
and finally, very happy. Okay, all right, you have a long action, you have a short action, you have an ending, you have an emotion, and you are telling me who, where, and when. Okay, good, it's okay. All right, I need one person of you to be in front to tell the story to the group. Okay? Okay. All right, it's okay. That's it.
Okay, guys, you should be writing your story on the piece of paper, please.
Then they decided to invite. This is the past, this is the normal, to invite all the relatives. Okay? So in the afternoon they started the race. What was read?
Not finished.
The total was worried, and then what happened?
The rabbit was very
Self-confident? Okay?
Told you so.
L, self. Okay? S, E, L, F, and then confident. Confident. Okay?
Alright, just write it over here. Okay, 3 more minutes, guys, and then we need to listen at least 2 of the stories. Okay? Next class, we'll finish reading all the rest of the stories.
the turtle was worried. Huh?
Please, next translation. Write your story, please.
Okay, guys. You guys have 2 feelings. Okay? 2. Okay? Select who's going to read the story. Okay.
Write the story.
Okay? You have any questions? Okay, good. Let me give you one suggestion here. Okay, once upon a time, total, I need a verb here. Live in a forest. Okay? Okay, and then what happened? Rabbit and the rabbit and the okay, talk about the race. Then they, if I say they, it was where? Okay, they were participating in a race. While rabbit was running, he got rest. That would be different. He got tired. That's an option. He got tired. He got tired and rested. Okay? And he fell asleep. Okay? While he was sleeping, if you use while, you cannot use when. So you can say he was asleep when the total one. Present when past one. So please don't use while, use when. Okay? Won the race. Excellent. Okay, good. Do you have an emotion over here? You made an emotion. Who was happy? Turtle was? You don't have to say because, you can say Turtle was happy. Okay, good. Thank you.
Confident, so
All the animals. So in the afternoon, they start rabbit was very comfortable. So that you can say the rabbit.
So the rabbit.
Okay. Let's together. As together. Together. Okay. Let's together. Right. Good. Then, what was the ending?
And the turtle win the race.
That's present. What was the past?
Won.
Okay, 1 minute, guys. Ready?
One morning, the rabbit divided
Okay? All right, good. He was happy because he was faster. Okay? Alright guys, I know you guys are working in your stories. We need to conclude this hour, and the next class we will continue with the stories, please. So please, at least 2 teams. I need to hear 2 teams for this. So please guys, team 1 and team 2. And then, please come to the front. 2 of you. 1 will read, the other person will hold the thing. Okay? Alright, good. Come on. Okay. Yes. Come over here. Come over here. Okay? Come on, guys. Take 1. Okay, we let these guys in. Okay. Okay, good. Please, guys, listen to the story that these guys created about the rabbit and the turtle.
One morning, the rabbit was running in the forest. When the rabbit looked at the turtle and the rabbit were participating in a race. The rabbit fell asleep. The turtle won the race, and finally, the turtle was very happy.
Right, good. Good job. Good job. We have a happy turtle. Okay. All right. Let's listen this other version of the same story, of a similar story. Okay. Good.
Well, Roger and Rabbit very sweet. One morning, a rabbit named Roger was running in the park when suddenly appeared a turtle. The rabbit invited invites the turtle to a race. When the race began, the rabbit felt very self-confident and he decided to take a nap. The turtle took advantage and ran quickly. Finally, the turtle won the race because Roger was very silly.
All right. We have a silly rabbit. Okay, guys. All right. I know we have more stories to hear. Next class we'll do that. We need to conclude this class here, but I appreciate your help. Everything did a great job. We'll have some feedback next class in order to talk about the verbs, in order to talk about the structure. But in general, guys, you guys did an excellent and a great job. Keep it up, guys. See you next class.
See you.
Okay.